So yeah, we'll see where this takes us. Hopefully the audio will work. Oh, there we go. It's kicked in. Good. Good, 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 good. Right.
No sense of sound.
Here we go.
No smell.
I've been waiting for this one for weeks. Take me to the high seas.
Breathless.
Yeah, that's the obvious bit. I mean, I don't think we're gonna quite get Pirates of the Caribbean, but... it did look really intriguing. Which is why I really want to play it.
I drifted.
I don't know if we're gonna have, like, high sea curses or what.
Without a clear distinction of form.
Presumably that's us.
Blinded.
But yeah, this game is very narrative driven.
Or something.
We will be making a lot of choices.
Made me
So if you do play this, you could have different outcomes to me. Just FYI. Your adventure could go very, very different.
Higher still, I went.
So we'll have to see how far we get. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to make catastrophic decisions. There's a chance I probably will, because that's normally how things go with me. But let's just see where it takes us.
I can remember.
Looks a little bit like Aladdin traded in his magic carpet for shit. Kind of! I could see why you'd say that. Yeah, I could see that. I see where you're coming with that. I can see that.
I don't believe you. Now sit down.
Okay. Angry mother, presumably? I could be wrong. Angry mama. Oh, I have to click to walk. Okay. So we're going with the point and click approach
I'm
to
sorry,
things. Fine.
but you can't leave until you tell me. Where are you from? And what is it that you seek in the colonies?
Wow, Frozen. Wow. What do I seek? I want to discover my roots. Let's go with that. That seems fairly innocuous.
I'm visiting the colonies in search of my roots.
I feel like we're a prisoner. Devin Rensburg.
Do you or do you not swear allegiance to the Lord Protector as a servant of his protectorate?
Aladdin and Jasmine's son. Oh, jeez.
Yes, I am a servant of the Protectorate. Aren't you?
Oh God, I don't want to get myself in trouble.
The Protectorate does not own us. The
I don't
colonies
want to
may
get
be
in
inside
trouble
her
here.
sphere of influence, but its people are not.
I want to not get in
You,
trouble.
on the other hand, were wearing their uniform.
I'm innocent. I'm a prisoner. It's not my fault.
The bright blue fabric, the golden stitching. It tells me that you are part of the crew on one of their ships, probably a merchant vessel. The embroidery even says that you are the captain of that ship.
Am I being stitched up here? Maybe somebody put the clothes on me and then threw me overboard.
Impressive. But what happened to your ship?
Curious. Captain? I don't know. Am I the captain? Am I not? It would be cool if we're the captain, but I'm also like...
I can't remember.
That wasn't very convincing.
Before. It's not going to work with
Well, I've
me.
already wound her up. Fantastic. Too young to be the captain? He does look young. He does.
First, tell me who you are.
I am the Rani, and you can address me as such.
I'm gonna go with the Rani as some kind of title.
Now, is this journal
Village leader?
yours?
I don't know what that is.
Where did you get
I'm a
that?
little concerned what's in the journal.
Who gave that to you?
It says Devon Rensburg inside.
Okay, well, she knows our name.
Is that you?
Oh, Rani is a female Raj. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Cool, okay. Yeah, she's top dog, basically.
All right. I'm Devin
Okay,
Rensburg.
fine. Fine,
And
right.
yes, that is mine.
I already know it's yours.
I don't want to lie to her too much, because
I'll give it back
she could
to you
literally do anything
once
to
you've
us.
enlightened me on its contents.
Oh, does she not? What language have we written it in? Maybe she
Now
doesn't
read it for
understand
me.
it.
And remember, I expect the truth.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Dear diary,
Again,
I
where
lost my
are you
waifu
from?
pillow.
And what is it
I
that
don't know.
you seek in the colonies?
It's not telling me which one of these is a lie. I'm gonna stick with the
Fine.
roots.
I'll give you the long version. It's not like I have any choice.
I'm gonna stick with the roots thing.
I come from the West, born here in the colonies.
Is
but
it about,
raised in
like,
the
born
capital
and
of the
raised?
Protectorate homeland, a city that never felt like home.
Oh no! Oh, this is gonna turn into Fresh Prince of Bel-Air if I'm not
I
careful.
never connected with its people. I was always the outsider. So I decided to leave that
Fresh
place
Prince of Bel-Air.
in search of my roots.
No.
I had heard about someone in the harbour
Oh,
recruiting men for a merchant
gosh.
ship sailing to the east. It was a standard trading mission along the Indigo route.
Don't know which route's the Indigo route, but I'm sure we could figure that out.
I had never
if
worked
I
on a
did
ship
some
before,
Googling.
but enlisting in the
British-
merchant
yeah,
navy
obviously it's
was
British
the
Empire,
only way for me
obviously.
to acquire passage across the sea. So that's what I did. The recruiter, Aaron Ludlow was his name. took me in
Okay,
a
so we
rowing
have
boat
a
out of
name,
the
Aaron
harbour.
Ludlow.
And there she was, his lordship's vessel, Herald.
Okay. Ah, hence the name of the game. Right, okay. Well, presumably. Anyway. Right. Okay, we have a start. Book 1, Iron Irreverence. Okay. Let's see how we do. I really don't want to piss this woman off, because if we piss her off... I'm assuming we're going back now? Is this a time jump? I'm gonna go with the Raj lady is at the end after the book is like the book that we're playing. Does that make sense? We're living the Dear Diary moment. Do you get where I'm coming from? I think that's what's going on. That would make sense. It's a theory! A game
My
theory!
God, Ludlow, have you read this?
Yeah, we're literally living the diary. Okay.
No, sir, I haven't.
Oh, that little spiffy uniform!
Your people seem to
Also,
be
you said
causing a lot of
second
unrest in the
officer.
colonies lately.
So presumably the captain's gonna die or get eaten by a shark or something.
My people, sir?
Well, you know.
That's... Something's gonna happen to the captain. I'm calling
I
it.
don't know, sir.
I was in the captain's outfit. He's not wearing it currently. Something's
Indigo
gonna go
Farmers,
wrong.
They claim the trade does not benefit them enough.
Uh-oh.
They accuse the Lord Protector of abuse of power and demand fairer wages.
Oh no,
The local
here we
regent has
go.
yet to respond, but I fear he will cave into the pressure.
Is that why we have the politician on board?
Do you really think the politician's gonna help? I feel like the politician's gonna make it worse, surely.
Yes. Senator Morton is the regent's brother-in-law.
Oh,
and he's going to help
gosh,
him
here
with the
we
complex politics
go.
of this affair. He's also accompanying the regent's daughter safely back to the colonies.
Well, I have a feeling she's gonna probably go missing.
Remember to treat both of them with respect.
Oh, I'm gonna mess this up, aren't I? She's gonna get taken hostage or something.
Sir.
What's the
Is there
odds,
anything else
guys?
you
What's
brought from
the
shore?
odds?
Well,
I mean, we're
apart
down
from the
one
new
boat and
recruit,
we're in a different
letter,
outfit and the
sir,
captain's MIA as
addressed
far as
to
we're
Senator
concerned in the
Morton.
future, so...
Well, what
I
are
think
you
it's
waiting
pretty
for?
good odds it's
Give it
gonna
to
go
me.
wrong. Just saying.
but sir, it's not your...
Don't think he gives a what's
My ship,
it.
my rules.
Until I seize
Ludlow.
control,
You know
Cornelius! Mwahaha!
Besides,
It'll
I don't
be my
think
ship
Mr.
soon.
Morton has anything to hide from me.
Aha!
He better not.
It's gonna be mine!
May I remind
Just a
you
matter
he
of
is a
time.
protectorate official, sir.
It's just a matter of time.
And so am I.
I'll seize power. I will seize control.
You there. What do you think, boy? Should I open the letter or not?
Well, it's a letter. You should always read it. Oh! Ooh, okay. Hang on. Go on. It's time to open it.
Why not? It's your ship. Your rules, sir.
Exactly. Ludlow, you should take an example from Mr.
Actually, I've just realised as well, we're not even in like a proper... We're like in a skivvy outfit. We're like... We are like the lowest of the low ranks here. We're not even in like the pro... How the hell did we end up with the captain's uniform?
Devon Rensburg, sir.
How?
Pleased to meet
Okay,
you,
I've got
Captain.
so many questions.
Captain Cornelius Hendricks. Nice to have you aboard the Herald.
I have so many questions.
I assume you understand that there are rules here. Officer Ludlow will give you the lowdown on them during your tour
I stole
of the
it?
ship.
Yeah, probably.
Sir, I have other...
But first, Ludlow, I'd like you to find Senator Morton and send him
I'm
here.
wondering
I
what
need to talk to him
circumstances is
about
going to
his
bring this
letter
about. I
of
mean,
his.
don't get me wrong, it'd be nice to be captain and all, but there's no way everybody's going to follow, like, someone who's washing the decks or whatever. You get where
Be
I'm
quick
coming
about
from?
it.
Like,
I'll
this
send
chain of
Rensburg off
command
to
is a
you in
thing.
moment.
Yes, sir.
So...
Be sure to see me on deck, Devon.
So then, Rensburg,
Ooh,
I
what
take
about
it you
if
must
we
be
get
returning
stitched
home to your
up?
family?
Okay, What about if we get boarded and the captain gives me the uniform, so I get chucked overboard or killed, so that he doesn't? What if there's pirates? What if it's pirates? What if it's pirates and this guy throws me under the bus because I'm just like the lowly of the low on the crew? Right? In the hope that they'll be left alone? I'm wondering. I don't... Oh, choices. Hey, Ping. How you doing?
I'm a protectorate citizen. My home is in the capital. But it's time that I see my country of birth.
Curious.
And hopefully find out who the people were that gave me up for adoption. I know my father is a protectorian, and my mother is originally from the colonies. It won't be easy to find them. That's why I'm writing everything that might help me with my search down in my journal.
That's fair enough.
Yes. Yes, I see. Well, you should look at my globe then, Rensburg.
At least at the moment, he's being relatively
As
chill
you
with
see,
us. He could be a
the
complete
colonies
butthole
are
to us.
very big.
Maybe
you
I
should
let him
write it
ride,
in
took
your
over the
journal.
ship. I don't see that somehow, but that would be kind of funny if we did.
Off you go to your tour of the ship. Have a nice evening.
I'm hoping that won't be necessary.
There was a globe in the room. The ornate rooster
We'll have to
on
wait and
top
see, Mark. There's
stretched
only
his
one way to
wings
find
out over
out.
the world, as if protecting it.
You'll get a notification every time he learns information and puts it in his journal. Okay. Ah, then we can read our journal. Okay, that's cute. Ah, so we've got like a map, an encyclopedia, tasks, good. And then we've got little... Okay, cool, right, I like that. Okay, so there's lots of info.
The captain's cabin was one of the few places on the ship with a heater. The crew didn't have such luxuries at all.
Nope, that's why you need a shitload of blankets. Alright, let's see what we can come up with. Hey, Profound, welcome back, mate. How's you?
The paper stand on the captain's
Again, well
desk
done on
was
your
filled
tier
with
4s,
letters
by the way,
stamped with
Plan.
a protectorate seal. Cornelius Hendricks seemed to be an important man.
Well, he's a captain. Of course he's important.
The captain's newspaper
Colony
lay open on
unrest.
his desk.
Okay.
Colony unrest, it said. The rest was too difficult to read.
Okay, so maybe there's a riot going on somewhere else. That might explain why he's been sent in. That would explain a few things.
Well, I would assume he's reading your letter
That-
right now,
that would make
Mr.
sense.
Morton.
I sincerely hope you're joking.
No, on the contrary, sir.
Mm,
At sea, the captain makes his own rules.
oh. Oh, yes, sorry, Frozen. I'm sorry they'll get held, but yes, I agree. It does have that kind of vibe.
As far as I can tell, our captain is king
Yes.
on the Herald,
yeah, sorry
sir.
that get
The
held. I
crew
didn't
is
see
loyal
it. Sorry, I was too
subjects.
engrossed in theory crafting.
Officer, there
Sorry
are
about
several
that.
reasons why the people got
Sorry
rid
about
of the
that.
king back in the day. This is precisely the sort of thing that led us to abolish
Yeah,
the
rank
monarchy.
44. You know what I mean, profound.
I'm going to have a word with Captain Hendricks now. Please carry on.
Don't know how I feel about Morton.
The captain's cabin was
Right. Ahmad Shaban. He's gruff. Okay. He's doing
I
his
was
job
quite
with one
often
hand.
tempted to take over
Is
the
that
wheel and sail us
safe?
on a random course towards adventure.
Is that
But
safe?
that
I
wouldn't
feel
have
like
been
there's
a
some
smart
OSHA
move.
violations. We have a year, 1851. Or at least presumably that's when the ship was commissioned. So that's something. We go say hi to him without him biting our head off?
Not one, but two large ornate compasses
Yes,
stood on the
'cause
poop deck near
if
the
you're
ship's
gonna
wheel.
if you're gonna show off on your
Protectorate
poop deck,
design
you need
seems
two
to favour
giant
perfect symmetry.
compasses. Somebody's showing off by flirting their compasses in everybody's faces.
I was quite often tempted to take
Okay, we've already done that. Can we easily get around it? Yep. Okay, cool. Let's go down to the bottom of the poop deck. Hi, how you doing?
That, Devon, was Senator Lewis Morton.
Of course, it's the politician.
Did you
of
see
course.
the look on his face when I told him the
Safety
captain
measure in case
opened
one
his
goes
letter?
bad? That is a very
Pure
good point.
agony.
That is a very good point. That one goes flying overboard.
It would be fun if we could see what's happening inside the captain's quarters right now.
It's really bad. I'm like sneak around the side
It
and poke
would
your
be,
head through the
wouldn't it?
window. I like Aaron. Aaron seems nice. He
People
seems pretty
have a
chill.
hard time adjusting to life outside
He
the
seems
capital.
pretty chill.
On the open sea, the rules
He
tend to
might
change.
be okay.
But customs don't change with them. Mr. Morton is a prime example of that, and you will probably experience the same. The trick, though, is to accept change. It's something that people like Morton will never understand. But you might.
We're gonna go spy on him? Maybe. We might spy.
If there's anything I want,
Who
then it's change.
knows? Who knows?
To finally be able to do things differently for a while. I'm done with the old rules.
End with a
There's a reason
no!
I picked you from the lot. I rarely choose anybody who is unfit for a life at sea. Now for your tour.
Oh yeah,
Welcome
the tour. I
aboard
forgot
His
about the tour
Lordship's
because I was too
vessel,
distracted
Herald.
memeing on stuff. Right. Here's the front, here's the back. That's the lifeboats. Those are important.
A Cromwellian class protectorate clipper launched in 1851.
Ooh! The Lola Press in 999. You could be the proud owner of one.
As one of the fastest sailing ships in the mercantile fleet, she can reach a top speed of
Gosh.
18
Oh,
knots.
18 knots. That's so pathetic in this day and age, but at the time, very impressive.
During her short life, she has
Oh.
already set multiple records sailing to the colonies and back along
Who
the
knows,
famous
Mark? Who
Indigo
knows? Is this bad? I'm like, pimp my ride. Pimp my ride boat edition.
What records did she break?
Oh, gosh.
Several speed records, of which the most important one was the race against the DeWitt-class clipper HLV Crowing. The Herald beat her by 3 days on a return voyage from the colonies to the capital.
I'm gonna have to look up this boat and see if it's
She
like
set
an
a record
actual
time
one.
of 78 days, 5 hours, and 16
I'm
minutes.
really curious.
Now let's move on to the deck house.
I need to look up if this was an actual boat. That's a big hole.
Looking through the grate, I could see the gun deck below.
Yes, Captain Obvious.
The bilge pump on the weather
HLV
deck
Herald.
is used every day. Even in good weather, some water tends to end up below decks. As strapping as sailors come, even they can't lift most cargo without the use of a dolly winch.
The most modern of innovations, of course.
The Cromwellian-class ship type is named after one of the Protectorate's founding fathers,
Yeah, Oliver Cromwell. Yeah, go
Oliver
figure. That
Cromwell.
makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
These ships are merchant clippers, built with trade in mind. Making money is their sole purpose.
Yeah.
The Herald is an indigo clipper, which means she mainly takes shipments of indigo powder to the Protectorate homeland.
Okay, okay.
With this powder, we make the paint that coats the hulls of our ships, and the dye that gives the fabric of our clothes its bright blue hue.
That makes sense. Okay, so now we know what's on board. Cool. Okay. I'm not gonna tell him that. That seems rude.
I don't really get it. Why is blue paint so
Let's
important?
let's just
You've
ask
lived in
nice
the capital,
questions.
Devon. Never noticed the rooftops of its
We're gonna
buildings
ask
or
nice
the clothes
questions.
of its
Hey,
people?
Naz.
Everything has been colored blue there. The color blue touches on much that the Protectorate holds dear. And indigo is made from a plant that produces the only known blue dye that withstands heavy wear.
Okay.
Until anybody finds a cheaper substitute, the indigo trade remains an invaluable part of our economy.
Right. Cool. Okay. Excellent.
I never really thought about
Again,
blue dye
be
in that
nice.
way.
I don't want to wind this guy up because we might
Sounds like
need
a
his
huge
help.
undertaking.
We may need this guy's help.
It is, but that's not without reason.
Oh, there's a HMS Herald, but not a HLV Herald. Okay.
After
Good to
all,
know.
the Protectorate is built upon free market principles that foster progress through supply and demand. Its people get paid an equal share for the work they do, and with this money, they are free to do
Thanks
it
for
as
Fran.
they wish.
Thank you.
I am not fond of life on shore, but even I can see that the system works. For most people, at least. Now, onto the bow of the ship.
Right. Onwards! Have you got like a mermaid on the front? Please have a mermaid. We love a good mermaid. Probably, Mark. That would make a ton of sense. Beer!
Taking a short break to get water from the scuttlebutt
Oh,
was
it's
usually
just
an
water!
excuse to
No!
congregate with
Put
fellow
beer
sailors.
on it, it'd be funnier.
I was wise enough not to stretch this privilege, not wanting the captain getting cranky with me.
Yeah. Let's not make the captain angry. Although this guy seems to have a beer. He might have earned it though. He might have privileges for that.
We are standing on the weather deck right
not
now,
gonna tread
where
on
you
his
will work
toes or
every
anything.
day ensuring the safe passage to the colonies.
Not a mermaid. Oh no, it's a bird on the front, isn't it? I completely forgot. Brain fart.
You will be tasked with tying the knots, reefing the sails,
I'm
and
good at
swabbing
tying
the decks.
knots. I don't know what reefing the sails is. I don't know what that is. Swabbing the decks, I know what that is. Oh, HMS Herald was 1824. Oh, okay.
There will be no
Yeah, so we're
talking
in
to
about-
first-class
about the
passengers.
right time
no
period then,
idling
Mark,
around
for
the
that
ship
one.
At night, no begging, no fighting, no stealing, and most of all, don't get caught trespassing.
I love how he says get caught. So you can trespass, just don't get caught.
Now,
Okay,
that sounds
cool.
like a lot for you to worry
I like
about,
that rule.
right?
That's fine. Trespass, but just don't get seen. Cool.
I'll manage.
Sounds like a Batman plan.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, we're gonna have a positive attitude.
Don't worry, it'll get tedious soon enough. Keep in mind that the dining saloon in the deckhouse is only for first-class passengers and officers during this trip.
Right, let me
This
guess.
was
I
a
get a
special
bucket of
request by
gruel in the
Senator
basement.
Morton,
Thanks.
So please steer clear from the saloon if you want to keep out of trouble.
Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags of bullshit, sir.
Anyone without a blue coat should just use the service stairs through this door
Oh,
here.
wow. I have to use the boo.
Now, Is there anything in particular you would like to know?
Chickens! Can I eat a chicken? Can I have a pet chicken? I want a pet chicken and I want to call him Clucky. Clucky the lucky chicken.
What happens if I break any of these rules?
I'm gonna get thrown overboard.
A minor mistake usually only gets you a warning.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, Mark.
But you
That
are
would
in
make
quite
sense.
some trouble if your mistake can be deemed a criminal offense.
Oh,
Then punishment usually consists
yeah,
of flogging.
let's not
the
do
number
that
of lashes
then.
depends on the
Let's
severity
avoid
of
that.
the committed crime.
There won't
Now
be any
just go
crimes
through
because
this
we're not
door,
going to get
past
caught.
the officers' cabins,
That's
and
it'll
you'll
be
find
fine.
the service
It'll be
stairs
absolutely
on your
fine.
right-hand side. Down those stairs, you'll find the crew's quarters.
Do I actually
and your
get a bed, or am I just gonna have to sleep on some
That
straw?
concludes the tour, Devon. I hope you enjoyed it.
Would straw even be a good idea? Because, like, surely the
I
straw
will
would
have
go
to
off
stay out
during the
here.
boat journey.
I'm on watch tonight.
Right?
The bosun will wake you up tomorrow morning to prepare you for the day. Good night.
Do I get a sack or something? Please make sure I get something. I must get something to sleep on. Oh no. What are they doing to the cabin boy?
But Ian, it's a gift. I don't need
I
it.
have questions!
I don't need any of this,
Oh, okay, so we got thrown there.
Get out.
Uh-oh.
I didn't mean to. Get out.
Uh-oh. Hi, bye. Okay.
I wondered if everything was all right inside.
Oh, gosh. I'm not opening the door without warning, because that's a good way to get in trouble.
Ian. If you want to apologize for the compass, then now is not the
So
right
that's
time.
what got broken. A compass got broken.
Excuse me.
Okay.
It's Devon Rensburg, sir. The new sailor. I just wanted to check if everything was all right.
Okay. Right, so the
Rupert
boy's in trouble.
Brunswick, first officer and navigator.
Oh,
Nice
he's
to meet
actually
you,
being friendly
Rensburg.
to me. That's
Welcome
nice.
Aboard. I'm sorry for my tone. I didn't mean to be rude.
Okay, so the boy's in trouble for the
I do
compass.
appreciate your concern.
Right. I'm gonna apologize for
I didn't
intruding.
mean
We
to
need to be
intrude, sir. Just merely
courteous.
concerned.
Thank you. I'm fine now.
We're going to be considerate and courteous because I
But
don't
let
want to
me
wind
give
this
you
guy up.
some expert advice, dear boy. Be careful whom you trust on board.
Mm-hmm.
Some people might not be worthy of your friendship. Keeping to yourself will save you from disappointment.
Okay.
Off to bed. It's very late.
Mm-hmm. Okay, bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Oh, this puts me back out here. I didn't mean to go there. Whoopsie. Can I go around? Ah, there's the hole. Down me hole. Down the hole we go. Where am I sleeping? Oh my gosh.
I know you are
Okay,
out
at least
there,
it's not the floor.
and
There's
even though
some
Mother
kind of
taught me
bed.
to address you properly, I know your language is different from ours.
Here we go.
Please, hear my prayer. Listen to my heart.
Let's just listen in on him.
I'm begging
Let's be
you to just
nosy.
help
Why
me this
not?
one
Let's.
time.
I mean, I want this guy on board, but
I want you to see my struggle.
let's
with the
see
life
what
you
info we can
chose for
gather.
me. I feel trapped, and I see no way out.
Mm.
You are the only one I can turn to.
Ah, thank you for the info, Mark.
Please,
Thank
tell
you.
me what to do. Give me a sign.
Ah! Hello. It's a very short bed, but he is a child,
Boxes
so
big
he
and
just
small
about
were
fits.
everywhere on the Herald. I wondered what was inside the one on the table, but I didn't dare to open
No,
it.
open it! Open the box!
Boxes big and small.
Boo! I want to open it. I'm so nosy. Sorry.
The playing cards, strewn
I'm
everywhere,
so
seem to indicate
nosy.
that the sailors like to play games. I preferred to write in my journal
wanna
rather
know.
than occupying myself with such
I
silly
need to
things.
know.
On the table stood an open bottle of wine, and there it remained for the rest of the voyage. Maybe I should have taken it to the galley to be used as vinegar.
Oh, lovely. Delightful.
The apples reminded me of home. Looking out of the window of my small room, I used to dream about this journey while staring at the fruit trees in the garden.
Right, so wherever he lived, he had fruit trees. Okay, it doesn't really narrow it down, but it's something. There are some people in here.
I had dumped my own luggage above my bed.
Ah,
It was a
okay,
huge
that's
chest,
ours, right,
but there was
cool,
barely
okay.
anything in it.
That means more room to stuff stuff.
It was getting late. I had to go to bed.
Let's go to bed before we get in trouble. Sleepy time! Oh, we've got socks!
All hands
Yay!
on deck. The sun is out and breakfast is served on the gun deck.
Yay, hardy, hardy, har!
You too, boy. Ian,
Oh, I'm not well, sir.
Oh, don't. He'll have you for
It's
that.
probably the food from last night. I don't really feel like eating anything right now.
oh, really? Well, I don't trust Andres bangers and mash either, but you won't make me believe that they made you sick.
I would love some
That
bangers
would
and
be
mash.
way
That
too
sounds
convenient for
good.
you.
As long as the meat's not off. If the meat's off,
I'm not
I
lying,
probably will
Caleb.
avoid.
My stomach tells me that something's wrong.
Ooh.
That's Mr. Haywood to you, boy. And I
Oh,
know
he's gonna
exactly
get in
what you're thinking.
trouble.
You heard that Ludlow was sick this morning, so you're trying to blame it on the food.
Oh.
Nice try, boy. Now get up and start running.
No, I won't. You
Ludlow
can't
is
force
sick.
me.
I wonder why.
I'm going on strike.
No, don't. You're gonna get in trouble doing that.
Don't make me laugh, kid. You wouldn't last a day.
Oh no. I'm gonna
Excuse me,
volunteer as
But I could
tribute.
take over the boys' duties for today, if that is necessary.
Ooh, bangers and mash or toad in the hole. Both are
You
good.
the new guy.
Are you doing toad in the hole
Rensburg,
though? I find
ain't it?
mushy peas really nice to put with it.
I'm Haywood, the bosun on this
Don't know
here
about you,
ship.
but that's what I like to do.
If you want to help, you could report to
I
Officer
could
Brunswick
help
at
you,
the helm.
sir.
Needs his
Yar.
boy to do an errand for him. But since this wretch won't get out of bed, I don't mind you doing
I'm
it.
trying to save the cabin boy's
Though,
skin
if I
on
were
this
you,
one.
I wouldn't do no favor for that lazy kid.
I'm hoping we cash the favor in later. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna do that.
Fine, I'll do it. But remember, Ian, I'm doing your chores, so don't forget that you owe me one.
You're cooking
Now,
sausages.
what do
Why
I
has
need to
everybody
do,
got
Haywood?
sausages tonight?
Just
Dang
follow
it!
the instructions
Guys,
Officer
yeah,
Brunswick
please.
gives you.
In all fairness, I've got chicken tonight. I got chicken and chips.
Now, off to the helm with
I
you.
cooked a roast chicken on Saturday, so I've got some leftover. Oh, true, it is Money for you. I forgot about that. Sorry, I'm such a donut. Yorkie puds don't start. Have you got any of those, like, beads that you can stick in it? That they use for, like, pies and shit. You might be able to stick some of those in to stop it from going too far,
The
maybe.
capstan
I don't
is a
know, just a
rotating
thought.
device that is used to apply force to ropes, cables, and hawsers. But I've heard that some captains tie disobedient sailors to it, with their arms and legs spread across the levers.
Oh, not good. Chicken tonight? Yeah, funny. I cooked a chicken tonight sauce the other day. But yes, chicken tonight is still a thing. Sorry, I'm having a mooch down the ship because I want to see what I can find. I probably ought to do my jobs as well. What was the button to get into everything? Gameplay. Oh god, what was the buttons? Oh, I remember the adverts. Yeah, a long time ago. What was the button to get in it? Hang on, I'm smashing all buttons at the moment. Oh, that was the top of the window! My god, you're right, I forgot about that. I'm an idiot, thank you. Yeah, I forgot. I'm looking for a button, it's not even a button. God, that thing is so subtle, I've completely forgotten about it. Right, anyway, we're there now, we're there.
I don't need
Thank you! Thank you for it. I'm glad someone remembered.
For most of the day, and then turn west by 15 degrees
Right.
around sunset.
Thank you!
Might I suggest we raise the studding sails to maximize our speed?
Don't know what those are, but they're gonna be sails.
I still want to see them, Rupert. Where is that boy of yours? Get him to fetch the maps.
I haven't seen him this morning. It's possible that he's still...
Ah, good morning,
Surprise!
Rensburg.
I'm here.
Nice to see you up and running. Rupert, have you made the acquaintance of Devin Rensburg yet? He's our new sailor.
I know, the spiffy new sailor.
Yes, we already met last night.
Don't make it sound like that. I was helpful, Rupert.
Good morning, Rensburg.
You sarcastic
Good.
moo.
Now, Rensburg, have you by any chance seen a boy named Ian this
Yeah,
morning?
he's sick, mate. He's a little unwell.
He is ill.
I'm not
Captain.
telling him about the strike,
Not feeling well at all, he
he'll
said.
get thrown
So
overboard.
I'm taking his place for today.
When is that boy going to step up his game, Rupert? He's
I'm
your
doing my
student.
best here. I'm
Discipline.
trying
All
not
right.
to get anyone in trouble. Oh, we're not doing that one. I'm gonna
I
try
heard
and
that more of
persuade
the
him
crew
it's
are
a
sick
sickness
today.
on board.
It could very well be that they're all sick for the same reason.
Nonsense. The boy is weak. He needs to be dealt
Oh
with.
no,
swiftly.
I have a
Lest he
horrible
never become a
feeling
man.
that kid is gonna get strapped down.
I agree that
Oh,
Ian
no.
might
Hey,
be
Marco.
a bit weak, frail even. But a man with his gentleness is something the world might benefit from one day.
Some say you're soft, officer. But I appreciate your honesty. There is no denying that it has got you quite far in life.
Please,
Oh, I was
just
so in two
leave
minds
the
on how this is
boy
gonna
for a
play out.
day.
I'm gonna try
I'm
not
sure
to get the
Rensburg
kid
will
in
do
trouble.
fine in his stead. Right, Rensburg?
That's my hope.
I'll do my best.
I'm gonna go with
sir.
this. They
What
all
should
have
I do
scurvy.
first?
Oh my god, could you imagine?
The
I'm gonna
captain
go
would
with
like to
dodgy
see my
sausages
maps.
until
Since
other
Ian is
evidence
not
comes to
here,
light,
I'd
alright?
like you to fetch them for me.
Let's face it, we're on a boat. What's the odds they've been preserved correctly?
My
Like,
map
be
of the
real,
European
right?
coast should be somewhere in my desk. I'll tell you a secret.
I need the map of the European
I
coast,
keep a
right? Somebody
spare
remember
key
that,
to my cabin.
please?
In the picture in the officer's hallway.
Picture in the officer hallway. Picture officer. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm gonna have to remember stuff, guys. Yeah. We need the European map.
The captain's cabin was strictly...
So the picture and the... Oh, God. There's... I gotta remember stuff, right. Right, let's try not to get into trouble. The kid drank the captain's wine. Oh my god, could you imagine? Ah! Nicholas Garrick.
Seasick again.
Don't worry, you've got a bib conveniently there if you do. Oh, lovely. Nice chunks, mate. Delectable and delightful. If you bag those, you could probably sell them to someone. Just saying. Now, how much info does this give me? Does it actually keep it in my notes? Oh, there we go. Yeah, excellent. It does actually. He hid spare keys to his cabin in a picture in the officer hall. Right, I think we need to go down here, don't we? I hope not. But we don't know right now.
The pitcher contained a spare key to Officer Brunswick's
go.
cabin.
Biscuits for seasickness? Yeah, I've heard that's a thing. We might find some evidence in a minute. Hang on, we're gonna have a mooch while we're in here. I am not gonna tell them anything that I find in here, but we're gonna have a mooch.
I realized that this was an incredibly stupid idea.
Well, that's
a beautiful
the compass.
brass sextant was sitting on Brunswick's writing slope. I recall a teacher telling me how this complex device works, but I'll be damned if I can remember.
Okay.
Looking through the Merchant Navy's handbook, I discovered that officers are usually allowed to carry guns, but other members of the crew are not.
Oh, I know. I see the key. Don't worry. I have noticed the key.
A small collection of astronomy books betrayed Brunswick's fascination with the celestial bodies. Maybe this was the secret to his success as a navigator.
Well, it's a big part of navigating, Devon. Can I take that? I don't think I can. His wife,
on the
presumably?
top shelf stood a portrait of a stern-looking man.
Oh, it's a man. I thought it was a
Brunswick's mother.
Oh, it is! It's his mother! Oh, God! Oh, I was right! I was actually right!
I was surprised to find Brunswick's spyglass in here. You'd think a navigator would keep that with him at all times.
No.
The entire bookcase was devoted to poetry.
Poetry,
Among
okay.
them were some of the most famous works by Shakespeare, Byron, and Poe.
Fair enough. So he's a well-read man. I can appreciate that.
One of the paintings depicted 3 white boys playing with a ball in a sunlit square.
Okay.
One of the paintings on Brunswick's wall was a depiction of the Battle of the final battle of the Anglo-Dutch War.
Okay.
A painting of the night sky
I'm
was
gonna get
hanging
trouble
on
for
the
taking
wall.
too long. Possibly.
The use of colours was
Possibly.
striking.
There is a possibility of that. I want to steal that key, but I know if we do, we're gonna get in trouble. Hang on, I've lost the plot. Don't we need the key for something? Hang on. I need to get the maps from... Yeah, I need the map. Hang on, I didn't pick the map up. We need the map!
On the writing slope
Sorry,
lay a
big
detailed
donut.
map of the
I knew
African
there was something
coast.
I needed to
The
get
sea
here. Hang on, that's an African
On the
coast
writing
one.
slope lay a detailed map of the African coast. The sea full of lines marking...
Oh, is it on the wall? Hang on. Oh, hang on. Ooh, what's these drawers?
I found
Sorry, I
Brunswick's
shouldn't be
maps of
nosy.
the European coast inside the drawer of his desk.
Hang on, what's in the other drawer? I need to see what's in these drawers. Sorry, that sounds really random.
A broken compass lay
Yeah,
shattered
there's the
inside
compass.
Brunswick's
There's the broken
desk.
compass. Okay, so that confirms that the compass did break and what happened with the kid. Right, we're gonna grab those.
I found Brunswick's map.
Right, we're gonna grab that now. We're gonna be good now. Shut the drawer, put everything back exactly where it was. Pretend like we didn't poke around in there.
What took you
I
so
don't
long?
want any trouble.
Were you lost? My cabin isn't that big, you know.
I did a poop on the poop deck and I had to clean it up en route. That's my excuse.
I'm sorry.
I'm just
sir.
gonna apologize for I
I'll
dig
ensure that
myself
I'm
in
faster
trouble.
next time.
Ian would have done such a simple task in mere seconds.
Sorry, Rupert.
Give me the maps, Ransberg.
At least I'm doing my job.
Well, that's
More than gonna be said for
convenient.
anybody else on this ship, but I ain't gonna say that to the captain or I'll get in trouble.
According to these calculations, raising the studding sails might double our speed.
What's a studding sail?
Ransberg, find Boatswain Haywood and ask him where he keeps his studding sails. He's probably somewhere near his
Sounds like a euphemism! Right, we need to go to the Boatswain workshop. Okay. Where is that? I'm gonna go with this below deck. That would make sense.
Look, Uncle.
Ah, Tabitha, hello.
Water as far as the eye can see. Imagine how big the world must be.
Bit big, lass. Yeah, he's very
Yes,
big.
dear.
Mr. Grumpy Chops over here. Right. Let's have a look. So we need to... We need to get this... Where is the workshop? I don't know where it is. Hello? Does anyone know where it is? I can't go in there or I'll get in trouble. He's still vomiting chunks over the edge. It's gotta be downstairs, right? Surely. It's a workshop! If I go down in the hole, where would it be? Where would one find it? Hi!
I'll admit I did
How are
consider
you
trying
doing,
on
Mike?
the blue coat.
How are you? Welcome on in, dude. Hope you're doing okay. Where's the workshop? Oh, there's a door there. Hang on. I think this might be how we get in. Yay! There we go. Boom.
You again. Well, how does your new job suit you, huh?
There we go. How are you, Mike? Sorry if there's any intermittent cut out. We've had it happen a couple of times today. Hopefully it won't, though. 33. What is 33 malls? I've not heard of that before.
I'm doing great.
Right, I'm gonna try and be enthusiastic here. We don't want to wind anyone up.
Well, of course they wouldn't trust you with hard work like mine. Now would they?
This guy's got an ego. This Caleb guy.
So, what do you want?
I was sent by the captain to get the studding sails.
Right, let's see if this
You
guy
have them.
has any info that will help us.
So you're the official errand boy now, huh? Well, it just so happens
But yeah, welcome
I
in,
need
guys. Hey,
something
came
done.
on. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate it. Oh,
What
this guy's gonna be
exactly are you
so
talking
manipulative,
about?
isn't he?
Someone's been sneaking around my workbench. The key to the weapons cache was in a different drawer than
Oh!
usual. So I checked the cache and discovered I am missing a 51 Colt Navy.
Right, so someone's
If
got
the captain
his
finds
gun.
out, we'll all be held responsible. So we need to find that thing.
What's the
before
odds
he
somebody
gets
has
wind of it.
stolen his pistol so they can incriminate him if they murder the captain and then take over the ship forcefully? Just a thought. Maybe we're gonna have a crime. Maybe it's gonna turn into a Poirot mystery. Oh, it's on Epic. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't have Game Pass. Although it's good value if you play lots of different things, though.
Why not tell the captain and let the officers sort the matter out?
You expect them to care about who did it?
Somebody's loose on the ship with a pistol they shouldn't
Even
have.
though only one gun has disappeared,
That's really
we'll all
bad.
get the whip for it. You've never seen the captain in a fit. He
Mm.
can be a brute when he believes he has to discipline his crew.
Oh.
I still got the gashes on my back from the last time he made an example out of
I
us.
dread to think what over.
You are new, fresh meat that needs to be tenderized in the eyes of our superiors. Now, go and find out who stole that thing, will you? And be careful what you ask people.
Oh god, I'm
We
gonna have to
don't wanna
poke
cause
around
a
now and I'm gonna get in
now, do
trouble
we?
for it. I'm gonna get in trouble for poking around. Oh no, has the kid stolen the gun? I'm sorry, just a random thought. Maybe he's that pissed off he's gonna murder the dude. I mean, I hope he doesn't, but I mean, he'd certainly have motive, wouldn't he?
I'm not feeling well.
I probably shouldn't go in here. I'm gonna get in trouble if I get caught in here. Oh, I don't think there's anything in here that will help. Thing is, as well, I've got to be really careful, right? Because there's windows right behind me. I don't think there's anything there. Let's get out. Let's get out before we get in trouble. Oh, I don't think there's anything here.
Rendsburg, what are you doing up here? Shouldn't you be getting those sills?
I'm trying.
It's a bit embarrassing, sir. But I wanted to tell you that
gosh.
I'm afraid of pirates.
I don't think this guy's gonna.
I've read the stories of what they do to sailors
I
like us.
don't think this guy is gonna buy it, but
how do the crew protect
let's
themselves
try.
from such scoundrels?
You've been scaring yourself with children's literature, Rendsburg. Piracy has been dead for years.
I have a feeling he's gonna find out that's incorrect shortly,
Though
and
I
this
have to be
ship's
honest,
all
I
gonna
had
fall
a
apart.
pirate once. Not very scary, just a foolish
Who knows,
robber
though?
who thought he could earn easy money by killing people.
Oh gosh, yeah, Mike, yeah. Yeah, you take care of yourself, dude. Thank you so much, though. I really appreciate the love and support. But yes, you go do errands and all the other jazziness you need to do. Yeah, hopefully you don't get too soaked.
But you should hurry up now and get
Thanks
those
again,
studding
though. I
sails
really,
from
really
the boat.
appreciate it. Yeah, that info really didn't help.
There was one particular corner on the main deck where the captain couldn't see you from the poop or front deck. Littered with boxes, barrels, and sacks, it provided cover for those in a bit of a lazy mood.
Interesting.
There was one
I wonder if that's why that guy was sat there. Maybe, maybe not.
Came to tell me off too?
Either somebody wants to seize control of the ship, or Ian just wants revenge. Yeah, I think he wanted the time off to go steal the gun, would be my guess.
How are you feeling now?
Let's try
Ian?
and get him with honey. Let's not be accusatory until we have some
Fine.
evidence.
Just let me be, will ya?
He's obviously
I
really
just needed some
upset, and
fresh
that's
air.
understandable. He got in trouble with the dude the previous night, so...
I don't know what's going on,
I need
but
to
I
try
sense you
and...
need help.
I'm
Is there
hoping if we
anything I
can
could do
soften
for
him
you?
up a bit, then we can get some answers.
Stop with the fake concerns. Who are you anyway? Did Brunswick send you to talk me around?
I want to try and help him.
I'm Devin Rendsburg.
Ugh.
I'm new. I just wanted to let you know that Brunswick is really worried. I think he really cares about you.
Of course he cares. Him and his weird requests. He is everywhere I go. Around every corner and in every
We're gonna
room.
have to see what we can do here.
I'm sick of the man. His presence alone drives me completely insane.
Yeah, what are these weird requests?
What weird requests?
Hmm.
Like, really?
Well, on some nights, he wants me to
Oh
come to his
God!
cabin.
No!
And when I do, he'll
no!
ask me to sit on the side of his
Oh
bed.
no! Please don't!
Then
No!
he takes out a notebook, one that he hides for fear of others reading it.
Oh, it's just
And he
poetry. Okay, I feel a
forces
little
me
less
to
bad.
Listen to him reciting his
Oh,
corny
gosh.
poetry.
I hope it's no more than poetry.
So, you said he hid his notebook. Do you know if he hides other things too?
Brunswick often hides his most prized possessions, like his compass, the one that he got as a present from his own mentor, Francis Beaufort. He gave me the thing as a present, but I refused. Next thing I know, it's on my pillow with a wee note
Yeah, I
telling
know,
me to
Mark.
be
There
more
is that, and I'm
grateful.
really hoping it's not that. Ugh.
Do you know if he has a gun, Ian? One that he keeps hidden, perhaps?
A gun? I'm not sure. But I don't trust Brunswick with anything anymore. You should go to his cabin and search his bookcase.
Right.
If
Okay.
there's anything he's hiding, it'll be there.
Okay. I'm in two minds about him. We can't go in the dining saloon or we'll get in deep trouble. Please don't be in the office. Please don't be in here. I mean, these are canisters. You'd expect something to be hidden there.
On the top shelf stood a portrait of a loose wallboard was cleverly hidden behind a couple of books.
Hello!
Behind the loose wallboard was a cleverly hidden compartment
got it!
containing a
Yes.
single booklet. It seemed to be Brunswick's journal.
Oh, we found the secret
It was
documents.
Officer Brunswick's journal. Brunswick wrote about Ian in his journal. He seemed to wonder why Ian was
I'm
often
worried
angry
we're gonna get
and
caught while we have
agitated,
our back turned
and he was also
stuff.
particularly saddened by him breaking his compass. There was a poem and something about calculations on the page.
Okay.
Brunswick's last entry told about a hole in the wall behind one of the paintings.
Okay.
It was Officer Brunswick's journal.
Okay. Okay. Right. Did it say which painting?
Brunswick seemed to like writing rather cheesy poetry.
Okay. Can we check which?
It was Officer Brunswick. Brunswick's last entry told about a hole in the wall behind one of the
that
paintings.
painting has to stay where it is, even if it does look better on my bed head. Hey, which painting? Okay, fine. We'll figure out which painting it is. We'll give it a poke.
One of the paintings depicted three.
I mean, this
the
one's
paintings seemed to
impressive.
have been moved recently.
Ah,
Behind it
yeah.
was a small gap
Of course,
between the
of course.
planks.
Thank you, Mark. I see a spy hole. Da 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 da. Oh,
What's that?
Ludlow, you.
Is there someone spying on me?
I wouldn't say anything here. We need to get the
no.
fuck out of here.
I never knew this was here. I'm sorry?
Devon, are you snooping around?
Oh
I
no.
didn't expect you to be that kind of person.
We're in trouble.
Look, Ludlow, we really need to talk. Can I come in?
Well, all right.
I mean,
Just be
there's a
quiet,
decent odds
and I'll
he's
unlock the
stolen
door
it.
for you.
Think so? He's an officer, isn't he?
Before you start,
So he
please,
would have one,
listen
wouldn't
to me,
he?
Devon. I know it's against the captain's rules and all, but some rules are there to be broken.
Are you willing to explain to me what's wrong? You seem troubled.
I'm fine, don't worry. I wasn't secretly plotting to go on a killing spree tonight.
That's really convincing.
But you never know.
Oh,
I might change
God.
my mind.
No, don't you dare turn that into a threat.
I don't want to
I'm gonna
meddle,
ask him
but I
nicely.
was told to take that gun back to the weapons cache.
I don't want any
So,
trouble.
You're an errand boy now. Just started and already they're lacking.
No. Look, I'm trying to
Well,
avoid getting everybody in trouble.
I won't help you.
Wow, what a bitch.
It's just not fair, Devon. I know the Merchant Navy handbook from cover to cover. It clearly says that every officer is allowed to bear arms.
No, that's all good, Mark. That's all good, mate.
Every officer, Devon.
Yeah, and they're not letting have one.
I'm an officer, so why don't I get to exercise
I mean, like, fair
my
play to the
rights
guy. I would
aboard the
expect him to
Herald?
have one, but yeah, they obviously won't let him because they don't want to.
Have you asked the captain why he banned guns?
Supposedly something about old and outdated policies. But honestly, Devon, I don't really care about the gun. I just want the captain to know that if Brunswick gives up his rights, it doesn't automatically mean that I'll give up mine as well.
I
For
mean,
some
that's fair
reason,
enough.
I'm always expected to do as the white man does. I'm never trusted to make my own decisions.
I do feel bad for this guy.
I feel like I'm an officer in nothing but name.
Hey, SC. We need to
You
return
won't
it.
achieve any
We need
recognition
to return
by breaking
it
the
because I
captain's
can't get
rules.
anywhere with the
If
sales
an
until
officer
this is
wants
dealt
respect, he has to deserve it. I won't tell anybody you took the gun, but only if you return it to the weapons cache. If you do,
Come
then do
on.
it now, before the shift changes and everyone wakes up.
True, Mark. That is very true.
Ha!
Oh,
Caught
shit.
you red-handed.
Uh-oh.
Good job, Rensburg.
Oh, no.
How dare you barge in here?
Didn't your
Oh,
mother teach you that
no.
stealing is wrong?
Oh, no. This is going to
Stealing?
escalate fast.
I am exercising my rights as an officer.
Oh, maybe refreshing, Mark? I don't know why.
Now get out of my cabin.
You
They shouldn't be
really
that
think
far
that
out.
those fancy clothes give you any rights? Now, act like you're supposed to and give that back.
Oh, gosh.
Why do you need a gun, Ludlow?
Before I became part of this crew,
Oh,
I was
I'm trying
always
really
allowed to
hard
carry
not
a
to
firearm.
escalate this.
I just don't see why I can't have one now.
I don't believe you. You're up
I
to
don't
something.
want this to
I just
escalate.
know it.
No, I'm not. You have to believe me.
In a minute,
I just
he's gonna
want to
go
feel
bang
safe.
on him, and I don't want that to happen.
Ain't there other ways to protect yourself?
Oh,
A
gosh.
real man can always count on his fists.
Not when you're in a gunfight,
Well,
you
I
can't.
know my way with a knife, but I don't have anything other than the cutlery from the galley to work with.
You've been sneaking around in the
Oh, that was a
galley too
bad
now,
admission
have
on
ya?
his part.
The nerve.
I mean, he is an officer. He technically can go anywhere he wants. Oh. Can we
Maybe
do a
you could give him a
trade?
knife, Hayward. It will please the captain if you get the gun back. And as far as I know, he hasn't said anything about knives.
I feel like this is a reasonable compromise.
Well, then he can come and get one himself. I don't care what you folk do, as long as it don't mess with the captain's orders. That is, if your highness complies.
I feel like this is a reasonable
I
compromise.
guess I can agree to that. It's better than nothing.
He gets his protection. The other guy doesn't get in
Good.
trouble with the captain.
That's settled.
Yeah, there we go. Negotiate compromise.
You come with me, Rensburg.
Oh my gosh,
Time we
trying to
got those
negotiate
sales
my
to the
way out of
captain.
this. Okay, right. So we have a peace. There's a truce. We have some kind of truce. You forgot to buy eggs? Oh, dude! Eggs are so good. Is that for like breakfast stuff, Mark? You got something else in mind? Hey, Fab.
Thanks for helping
I'm
me
trying
yesterday.
so hard not to get Ludlow in trouble. I'm trying to help the lad.
It was
Trying
the only
really
right
hard.
thing to do.
No, it's all good. I like to greet people that come in, Fab.
If you say
I can
so.
see who comes in over
I'm
there,
not someone
so...
to hold a grudge.
I'm doing alright. Doing okay.
You
We
know,
had really good fun
I
on
don't even
Nightfall
need to have a
earlier, and
weapon
we're
with
playing
me all the
Herald
time.
right now.
Just knowing that I can get it from my cabin whenever I want makes me feel safer. Would you like one of Undra's butterscotch treats? They're the
Ooh,
captain's
those sound
favorite.
nice. I will
Well,
take one. I won't
okay
necessarily
then.
eat it.
Those look too delicious to refuse.
Oh, fair enough, Fab. Good luck with
They
that,
do,
dude.
don't they?
Are
Feel
you doing
free
that
to indulge
challenge?
yourself, Devon.
I wonder if those have been making people sick. Just out of curiosity, I want.
I do appreciate your kindness.
We're gonna be a little hesitant here.
I need allies, Devon.
I
And
want-
friends can provide a kind of
I
protection
want to be friendly
that
with
a
this
weapon
guy, but we're
never
gonna be a
will.
little bit on the cautious side.
Back in the capital, I picked you. And believe me, that wasn't without
We'll
reason.
see how we go about this.
Care
Let's
to
try and
tell me
find
what the
out
reason
more.
is?
The captain thinks I don't know. Or that's what I hope I've led him to believe. But I read his newspaper the moment I got my hands on it.
Ah, there we go.
Here, take a look.
Oh gosh, here we go. So this section's highlighted. The planters have ceased work. Okay, yeah, so the dye's not going to come in. Okay. All the crops will go to waste. Oh, he's in
Without
trouble.
indigo to trade, the
Oh,
reason
nice,
for our
Fab. Hopefully
voyage
she's
has
having a good
become
time with it.
mystery to me.
What are you thinking?
I'm worried, Devon. There seems to be more to the Herald than meets the eye. What's going on down there?
Someone been assassinated. Hello. We're in trouble. Something's gone wrong. Someone's dead. Oh my god. And the cabin boy was the one that immediately walked out of there.
Don't come
Great.
any closer.
Ian stabbed Brunswick with Ludlow's. Oh no, this is going to take some explaining. Oh
I'll
no.
I will.
Oh no.
Just get away.
I told you he was really pissed about that shit. Oh gosh.
What happened? What did you do?
Oh no, don't accuse him. Jeez.
It was his hand that guided me. But now I need to.
Oh
I need
gosh.
to finish it.
Oh
must-
no.
I know life can be hard, Ian. But
Oh,
please don't
no.
jump. It's not worth it.
I want to know the circumstances. The guy
I
needs
can't
to.
live
We
on
need to
this
figure
ship
this
anymore.
out.
I need to get away.
We'll get you
Somehow.
away on safe land, hopefully. Brunswick means through hot.
I hear you, Ian. I completely understand
I want
now.
to try and bring him round. Hang on.
You find life on this ship hard. You never chose to be here, and you feel trapped.
You heard me?
Oh, okay,
You
that
listened to my
might have
prayer?
upset him.
But this is the only way.
Oh no.
I've been shown this is the only way.
Ian,
Oh, I
think
don't
about
know if this is gonna work. We're gonna have to try.
Maybe think of all this as a test to overcome your fears and look them right in the eye
I
instead of
don't
running
know
away.
if we're gonna manage this, but we'll see. Yeah, fair enough, Fab. Fair
Me?
enough.
It's. Oh Lord. What have I done?
You're gonna be in deep trouble now, Ian, after that. Okay, we saved Ian! We saved Ian! He might get punished now, though. That's the kicker. I don't know how I'm gonna talk out of this one. Oh, God. How am I gonna stop this from
I had
escalating
saved
even
Ian
more?
from making another mistake,
He's now gonna get punished, though.
but none of the crew cared for the cabin boy's fate.
Yeah, that was what I
They
feared.
were all too busy tending to the esteemed navigator, who was bleeding out on the deck below us.
He survived? What? Also, if we don't have a navigator, how are we gonna get to our destination? I I feel like there's a small technical issue here. Please say they have a backup navigator. Oh, God. Please say there's a backup, or we're gonna be so lost. Please say
Well,
you
it
have,
seems
like,
to me he
the
had that coming.
navigator's accomplice or something. One less crew member, more food for the... Wow, that's one way to look at it. There might be two less at this rate.
Who? Officer Brunswick?
Yes, Officer Brunswick.
Oh, gosh.
He was tormenting that boy. He should have known better. He should have acted like an adult.
The boy that stole the gun from the navigator? Yeah, that is true.
I'm not sure. I think they were both very troubled individuals. Few things suggest that it was more than misplaced kindness that led to distrust. An error of judgment.
Oh, this is difficult.
When somebody places his or her trust in your good judgment, you better not abuse that, or it will come back to you, Devon. In this case, Brunswick just went too far, even with all his good intentions. As a teacher and mentor, he should have known better.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, Mark.
Is this personal? Because I sense you feel very strongly about this.
Look, Devon. When kings take pride in their rule over others, they often become tyrants.
I wonder if this is what happened with the previous ruler by any coincidence.
I've seen it happen myself. It's a sort of power that corrupts good men.
Excuse me, Mary Rani.
Oh.
I'm sorry to disturb you, but there is something that demands your immediate attention.
Ooh.
I'll be right down.
Okay.
Excuse me, Devon. Please wait here and do not move. Understood? Good.
Immediately searches the room and tries to leave. I'm gonna get in trouble. Captain became a tyrant, so you rioted? Maybe.
They're silk. So soft.
We do like a good silky pillow. Oh, we found her dirty
A
secrets.
newspaper clipping about the
Hello?
accidental death of a Raja. Interesting.
Oh god, I'm gonna get caught snooping on it. Fuck! Fuck!
Now, when did I say you could walk around while I was gone?
Balls! You were fast, lady!
I'm sorry,
I was looking for someone to do a poo!
You don't need to answer that.
Shit, she's
Now
gonna be
sit
mad.
down. You are still my prisoner, remember?
How long are you going to keep me here?
I'll keep you here for as long as necessary. Now tell me the rest
Dang
of
it.
your story.
I barely got a chance to look at
I
what was in
assume
her
the
box.
captain must have been furious after what happened.
Oh no. Oh gosh. I need to snoop through more of her stuff. Otherwise she's gonna get really mad. Okay, we're on to book 2. I think that's a good place to stop. We'll have to do more of this another day. Interesting first chapter though. Do.
By God, Ludlow, how could you be so stupid?
I still don't know, sir.
Don't tell me I didn't warn you 1,000,000 times. You are lucky that we are short on people with your skills, or I'd have demoted you there and then.
I'm so sorry, sir. There is no way I could describe my regret for what happened that night.
Why did you not lock your cabin when you were out?
An honest mistake, sir.
Yeah, that was
It
a bit of
won't
a
happen
daft
again.
choice.
It won't indeed, because I'm confiscating that weapon.
But I still have my rights as an
You won't
officer.
be an officer if you keep going
This
this
is
way.
my ship and...
Oh gosh.
I'm not telling you again. You know very well what I mean.
I know. But it's just...
Gosh.
Your self-proclaimed privilege to walk around armed almost got an innocent man
Oh,
killed.
oh, he
A
survived.
dear friend of mine. Was I wrong to trust
He
you?
survived.
Was I? I am an old
Dang. Okay.
I'm sure Ludlow didn't mean for this to happen.
Wow. Okay,
was all
so
an
he's
accident,
probably
sir.
incapacitated,
No
but
one
he
is to blame.
survived.
That's no excuse for such
I
irresponsible
don't
behavior.
know
Officer Brunswick
if you'll
was
ever be
attacked
back
by
in
a
action
loon.
again, though.
I
That's
wouldn't
the
call that an
that's the big
accident.
caveat there.
After what happened, the passengers have lost total faith in my authority.
Yeah, authority's a
restore
slight problem. That.
I have decided to make you steward, Rensburg.
Ah, we got a promotion.
I want the both of you to pamper our guests as much as possible.
Does that mean I get to go in the dining room
And
now?
if I hear as much as one complaint, I'm going to have to use force to correct it.
Okay. I'm just gonna
Thank you very
thank
much, sir.
him.
You're
We're
welcome,
not going
Rensburg.
to question
Without
things,
Brunswick
otherwise
and
we're going to
Ian,
get in
I
trouble.
can't afford to lose any more experienced sailors. You are not an experienced sailor, but you are a charismatic
Basically,
young man.
I'm going in there to schmooze everything
I need
over.
a keeper
Cool,
of the peace
okay.
who warrants a civilized atmosphere for our honored guests. I
Right.
already informed our chef, Mr. Andra Aubertin, about
Someone's
your
going to
promotion.
complain. I know,
You will
right?
find him
I
in the galley,
know. We're
where
going to
he will
have
show
that
you
problem.
What duties a steward of the
I'm going to
Herald
end up
has.
balancing everybody's needs and running around
Please
like a
leave.
nutter
Both of you.
just to appease everyone. Right, okay, well, we have our duties. It is raining, apparently, as well, so that's not good.
Well, congratulations.
At least we're not swabbing the poop
I
deck.
don't know how you did it, but you did it. Got yourself a blue coat in less than a week.
I'm just that good.
I'm sorry. This must have been hard for you.
Yeah, there's passengers on here. It's supposed to be for trade, but it looks like there's no trade going on at the moment because of the plantation riot. We've got a dignitary on board for political
I'll get
reasons,
over it.
presumably
It's
to
not the
schmooze
first time
things
the
over at the
captain and
other
I
end with the
clashed like
trade.
this. And whatever the case,
But there's
this is
obviously more
exactly what
going
we
on
need
that we're not
right
being
now.
told.
Absolutely brilliant, Devon.
So, yeah, there's a few question marks.
Care to explain how that was supposed to be brilliant?
Don't you remember what we talked about earlier? There's something strange going on aboard
Right, like
this
something
ship.
strange
and you are going
in the
to find out
neighborhood. Who are you gonna call?
Because as a steward, you will be the passenger's lackey. So you get to serve their food, rub their backs, and tuck them in at night.
Oh, gosh. Secretly poison them when they least expect it. Boring, easy, or terrible. I guess
Sounds like a
we'll
dream
go with
job.
that.
No hard labor? Just bringing dishes around and talking to people? That's it?
Nothing more, nothing less.
We're gonna get in trouble if we
Well, off
mess
to
up
the
the
galley with
diplomacy
you.
of this.
Be sure to stop by the crew's quarters first. You'll find a nice blue coat inside the cabinet there.
Excellent! We get a
And
clothing
while you enjoy that
upgrade.
shiny new jacket of yours, don't forget to eavesdrop on our unsuspicious victims.
Lovely. Thanks, Aaron. Try and get me in more trouble. Why not? Right. Okay!